Hi, my name is Carolyn Knight with the Santa Clara Valley Audubon Society. This morning we're going to be making some pine cone feeders for the birds. Everything you need except the peanut butter is in this kit that can be picked up from the Santa Clara Valley Audubon Society. And it's a great project for the kids because not only do they get to do some kind of messy arts and crafts, which is half the fun, but you can also see all of the amazing wildlife that'll come and visit your feeder once it's hung up outside. Let's open up this kit and see what's inside. We've got our all-important pine cone. We've got some string, and this is going to be important. We're going to want to make sure this is tied nice and tight on our pine cone to start off with. Otherwise it's going to fall onto the ground, and then we're pretty much feeding the squirrels. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, we're really trying to get some bird visitors here today. So we've got our string, and then of course we've got the bird seed itself, and we've just got this in the bag. This means that cleanup's a lot easier, and it makes the actual creation of our feeder a little bit more fun. And of course, we've also got our peanut butter. So you're going to have to provide your own, and you're probably going to want a knife to put it on the pine cone itself. So, step one, before things get messy with the peanut butter, we're going to want to attach the string to our pine cone. So if we just loop it around the top there, make sure it's around a couple of those spines, and give it a nice tight knot. We don't have to get complicated with this. Just a simple double knot will do. Now comes the messy part, the peanut butter itself. So we're gonna put this down on the table here, and we're just gonna scoop the peanut butter on and just smear it all over our pine cone. Alright, so now we've got peanut butter all over our pine cone. It's kind of a sticky mess. Now it's time to get it back in the bag with the bird seed. You're going to want to keep hold of the string here, if just so that it doesn't also become covered in peanut butter. So you notice that peanut butter is going to stick to pretty much everything. So we can keep the string out of it. Alright, time to open up the bag and see our finished feeder. And it is covered in bird seed. So now it's time to hang this bad boy for our birds to find. So hanging your feeder is an important decision, but it doesn't have to be complicated. It's a good idea to keep it away from windows because we don't want the birds getting confused by the glass and accidentally flying into it. They don't see windows very well, so we want to avoid that, keeping our feeder away from the window. I've hung it with the feeders that we've got here at the ranch because the birds know to expect food here, and looks like the chickadees may already be starting to check it out. Or you can always hang your feeder in a tree where you might get some different birds visiting it because of its location. So it's really up to you, and you can move the feeder around, but just know it might take a little while for the birds to discover it, but once they do, they're going to be coming back and forth where you can watch them.